Look what I got. I feel like I need Taylor Swift's intro music to like her tour. Just like, are you ready for it? If music didn't have copyright issues, I'd play that for you instead of you listening to me. But hey, everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've got such an exciting video for me and hopefully for you. We are going to test out the new Danessa Myricks Lightwork VII palette. This is her Freedom palette. It is so beautiful. These are limited edition. They come out every single year, and this is to celebrate 10 years of her beauty brand and her makeup artistry. Let's open her up. This is what she looks like. I'm so excited. I am just dying to just dive into all of this. Her packaging is amazing. We're going to have a little spotlight on the packaging here because it is patent pending. It is so unique. It is one of the most innovative, original things I've seen in this makeup industry in a long time. And that really is saying something because everything seems to be done nowadays. But I think she's really making herself stand out, not only with her formulas, not only with the sense that she's just not your clean girl makeup. She's staying true to who she is. And she's known for vibrant, beautiful, loud, bold, wonderful colors. And also her packaging is fantastic. Let's dive into that just a little bit. So I want to say that everything about this is magnetic, which is incredible. Look at this. We're gonna be best friends. I can tell. First of all, the lid is magnetic. You actually get to see everything very nicely. And what's great is she has her mirror absolutely built in. This is also magnetic as well. And let me show you what this is for. Not only is it for taking the entire palette on the go, you can pop your mirror out and have a little look-see, but each one of these components and color stories, we've got a blue, a purple, and a little more of like a neutral color story. You can also pop out individually, and each component comes out like this. Then what you can do is you can take your mirror and you can place it right on top here, and you've got your own individual 6-pan palette ready to go for travel. Maybe you just wanted the palette to be a little more compact. And what is also fantastic, I can't believe this. This is so exciting. This packaging just feels like, but wait, there's more. Then you can take each of these 6 pans out of the palette and you can stack them on top of each other like this. Yeah. Now, this entire large palette became this. How insane is that? So she has made this amazing for travel. She also includes, with the purchase of her palette, a beautiful, probably this is like fake leather pouch, and it has a magnetic clasp right here. So what you would do is that this perfectly fits her entire palette right in this case. And now it's completely safe and absolutely travel friendly. This is so incredible. Did you think we were done? But wait, there's more. I feel like that's what I should title this video. This is also a magnetic back. If you have any already magnetic pan palettes, you've got an entire magnetic palette for them that's absolutely free. You could keep this exactly like this and make this an entirely brand new magnetic backed palette. Or each one of these individually comes out and you can place them and mix and match them individually. That means you can place them individually in the big magnetic pan palette, or maybe you only want to take 6 eyeshadows, but you want to take 1 from here, 2 from here, and 2 from the blue side. So this is so customizable. You get about 16 palettes in one. It's such an incredible, beautiful, innovative idea, and I'm obsessed. I don't have her Lightworks Volume 6 palette to compare this to. I didn't end up getting it last year. This is a very hefty price tagged palette. You get a lot of bang for your buck, in my opinion, but it doesn't negate the fact that it's still just a big chunk of money, period. This retails for $128. What's getting everyone in a tizzy about this palette this year, however, is that it actually includes some really basic matte shades. So I'm talking a basic brown, a basic black, a basic transition shade, who's known for all of these amazing, unique, special formulations of all these colors. This is something that has actual wearability built into it, and I think that's why this one is going to be exceptionally popular this year, and why, frankly, I went and I took the plunge and I splurged this year, because I loved the idea of this last year and I didn't spend my own money on it, but I thought, and I promised myself, if she comes out with a palette that I think is going to be wearable for me on the everyday with some mattes in it, 100% I'm saving up for that and I'm going for it this year. So that's what happened. So I really, really want to dive into everything that you are getting here in case that really helps you. The Sephora sale is coming up. So if there is ever time to get something like this that is limited edition, this tends to sell out very quickly. And also that would be your one chance to save some big bucks on something like this. We're going to do an eye look today for each of the different color stories. So I'm so excited to dive into all this. I will get to all the swatches. I will explain all of the different shade tones. She says that she has so many different formulations within this palette that we're going to talk about. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this on our eyes. Hi, we're up close and personal. Okay, so for the first palette here, I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this palette right here. I don't really have a plan going in. I haven't planned out my looks. I'm just going to do this based on instinct. And so we're going to try all this. So first of all, I'm going to take the color Sand right here. And just give us a really basic outline for our eye. I will say her mattes are superb. They're so smooth. They're so blendable. Her products really are fantastic. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this darker brown and just place this on the outer corner to sort of deepen this up right here. That's really seamless. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then the first color on the edge I'm going to go in with, this is this beautiful duochrome shift from like green to purple. This is called Mother Earth. Look at that. That's unreal. And I'm just going to place this on the outer edge. I don't think I've ever gotten so much pigment out of an eyeshadow with so little pressure from my finger. I'm not having to tug on my eye whatsoever. Whoa. That would just be a beautiful look even on its own, just this all over the lid. And look how much left I have. I mean, look at this. Oh, that's after I put this on my eyeballs. What? That's stunning. So I'm just going to kind of do a gradient effect on this eye. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the middle shade here. Again, it's another really pretty multi-chrome color. And this one has got a lot of green and like reds and pinks in it. And it just has this like really juicy emerald sort of shift to this. And I'm going to place this right here in the middle. Stop this right now. It's so pretty. Green is my favorite color too, so I am into this. So good. It's so good. I love it. I can't stop staring at it. It's so pretty. Whoa. So beautiful. Then what I think I want to do is I want to place this in my inner corner, this lighter shade up here. I want sort of like a flatter brush like this, and I'm just going to pick this up. This is a really gorgeous like white with like a really golden, almost pink shift to it. And I'm going to place that right in here on the inner part here and up by my brow bone. Lastly, I'm going to take a little bit of this brown down here and do like a really simple sort of wing. For how crazy pigmented and stunning these are, I'm also getting pretty much zero fallout, which is great because I've done my makeup before this, but it's also really nice to note. Okay, that's just your really basic look with the first palette. I'm just going to keep my eyelashes off so that you can just kind of see. No, I'm not. Oh, please. Okay, I just popped on a little bit of the teensiest lash so that you could kind of get the full effect without looking like, that looks really weird without mascara or eyelashes, because eye looks always do until you put that on. But this is what the colors look like. These are stunning. I mean, they're so beautiful. They're so easy to work with. They're very eye-catching. And they have the most beautiful blends. Like, it doesn't look like it's any harsh line where the green and the brown matte kind of come together, even though they're such different formulas. I love. Let's keep going. Okay, on this eye, I'm going to dip into the purple right here. So I'm going to start off with this really beautiful sort of mauve color. And again, give us a really good base for our eye. And I'm kind of bringing this evenly all the way into both sides. On this side, I kept the brown very heavy on the outer corner, and this one, I'm going to make the matte pretty even everywhere. This color is just calling to me. How gorgeous is this? So we're going to take this color, Open Heart, and I'm just going to take this on my pinky. This is like a really gorgeous duochrome foiled shadow. Ugh, I mean, that just looks like Mardi Gras in a color. And I'm going to try to do sort of a halo eye today. With this one, I am getting a little more fallout, but that's kind of to be expected because of the foil that's happening here, but it's really not bad. 1, 2 little flakes down here, and that's it. In the outer corner out here. I feel like Maleficent. That's just so much fun. Okay, next I'm going to actually just fade that in with a little bit of this right in the middle here. So this one is one of those really beautiful, like, I mean, that's like oil spell. It's called Spellbound. I mean, I can't even believe that swatch. I mean, how gorgeous is that? And this one, I'm going to tap in here right in the middle so you can really see the difference between, yes, they're 2 different colors, but they're really 2 different finishes. This foil in here is much more sort of chunky, glittery, and the middle shade is a really smoothly applied, beautiful shimmer shade. These shimmer shades are insane. They just never go away. Look at that. That's after I put it on my eyeball. Look how much pigment I have left. Then I'm going to take this color here. This is this middle foiled shade, and I'm actually just going to place that right in the center here for just a line of added like oomph. And then I'm going to take this color up here. This is like a really beautiful, like champagne silver, and I'm just going to place this really messily sort of up here and kind of tie in my brow bone highlight with sort of like an ethereal look down here so that this whole eye just looks like it's kind of shining. Last but not least, another inner corner highlight moment. I'm just going to take this white one. This is like the other formula, except this one has a much heavier like pink purple shift. And so I'm just going to place this right in here as well. Stunning. Okay, this is this side with some lashes now. You can kind of see how just this whole side is beautifully shifting. Anywhere that you catch the light is going to look like a different gorgeous color you've decided to put on your eyes. For purples, they are so wearable for any shades, really. They're so easy to work with. And if you're wondering why I don't have anything on my lower lash line, stay tuned because we will get there, but I've got a couple more looks to get through. I don't have any fallout all over my face. These are beautiful. So these are the first 2 palettes here. Okay, we are reset and ready to go for round 2. So I'm going to put the blue side on one eye, and then I thought it would be really good to finish off this video with just my version of if I could mix and match and wear any shades and make this palette really everyday wearable, can we still do that? So I'm going to do a wearable look for the very final look, so that you can see all of the colors in their boldness, and then this palette also as an everyday option. So let's dive into the blue. I'm so excited. I never wear shades like this, so this is going to be a little cray cray. I'm going to go in with the gray here first. I'm not going to make this as blown out as the brown because this gray is freaking stunning, frankly. But if you just throw this kind of everywhere, I mean, you will a little bit look like you have a black eye. So we're going to try to avoid that. But dang, for a color that I was like, nah, I'm not going to like that. I mean, correct if I'm wrong, but like, that doesn't look that bad, does it? I don't think so. What to try first of these freaking colors? They look so beautiful. I think the gradient really worked out well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this blue right out here. This is one of my favorite colors ever. A cobalt blue and a periwinkle are, oof, my everything when it comes to blue. I used to be such a turquoise girl, but now it's all about the jewel tones, all about the pastels. And this is lovely. I'm going to blend out the edge again with a little bit of that gray. And you can see for how intense of a shadow this is, it really blends out the edges into almost nothing, which is so nice because it makes colors like this so much less scary when they're just easy to work with and easy to sort of correct, if you will. So you don't have to worry, oh, I went a little too far over this way, a little too far over that way. it's okay, they blend away. And that's what's so nice is they give that initial amount of pigment that you really want, and then they're able to work with you and what your needs are. This freaking color. Gorgeous. Now, I really kind of want this color to shine and just be the star all over my lids. These two silvers are going to be beautiful, but I have to go in with this like periwinkle. So I'm going to take this one. This is like a foiled periwinkle, icy Elsa blue shift kind of, and just I mean, how can you not like that? Oh, that's too good. That's so much fun. That's so much fun. I love that. And it gives a much different look if you can see where I've just put this on my bare lid versus layering it over a deeper color is going to give your deeper color so much more life and dimension as well as if you need it anymore, but still it's really beautiful where the two colors kind of cross. Okay, so I'm going to go in with these two silvers. This one is a really beautiful, almost like a champagne silver. And then this one down here is like metal. It's like liquid metal. So I'm going to place liquid metal right over here to kind of blend the two colors together. Oh man, so gorgeous. And then I'm going to take this and put this all over my brow bone. One of the first things Natasha Denona said about this palette, it is very fingers forward, and I agree. I have never used my fingers for this crazy of a look. Usually you would want to go in with a brush and be so detailed, but I just find myself really wanting to use my fingers to just kind of get that impact in there. I'm kind of having no issues with the way this is turning out. So then I think I'm going to take this black, and it's the perfect liner. We should start wearing blue eyeshadows more often. I am obsessed. I'm obsessed. I really don't want to take this one off at all. And that's not the 6 pan that I really thought I was going to love so much. But I can't get over. I mean, look at this. Look at these colors. It's so beautiful. For the last look, we're going to do an everyday look. And I'm just going to mix and match. We're going to have some fun. So I'm going to take this one here and a little bit of this mauve here. I always mix my shades constantly, and I'm just going to throw this in this one's crease here. It just gives a really nice face, a really nice background to everything. The only color we haven't used yet is this gold green shift here. So I'm going to place this a little bit in my outer corner. This is like a really nice sort of almost like peach gold. And comparatively to everything else, that color is much more subtle, much more everyday wearable. But because I'm obnoxious, I'm also going to go into this color right here because this just looked like, oh, I just want to get this all over my lid. Yes. And kind of marry those two. Go back in with this gold shade a little bit and build that up. Gorge. Then I'm going to mix a little bit of this brown and a little bit of this black and just give myself a really subtle kind of wing. Then I'm going to take this brown and go under the lash line ever so subtly. Then one more time, I'm going to highlight my inner corner with this one here. Beautiful. Okay, now what everybody came for, let's get into the swatches of the product. So from the first 6-pan, we have Golden Child, Sand, and Rooted. And then we have Warmth, Enchanted, Mother Earth. And this is the first 6-pan. Then for the second 6-pan, we have Love Potion, Guiding Light, and Toasted. Then we have Wish, Spellbound, and Open Heart. For the last one, we have Northern Lights, Magic Moon, and Grounded. Then we have Dreamer, Mother's Love, and Star Power. Okay, guys, that completes this video for today. I hope that you found that helpful. I love this palette. I'm so happy with my purchase. I think it's stunning. And I think for anybody that just loves makeup as much as I do, or you're looking for a gift for that person in your life that is like me, I think you can't go wrong with this. And if she continues to release new palettes, they will all be interchangeable. So there's so much customization. You're getting so many different types of looks. And what's really nice is today I use every single color in this palette on my eyes, But if you just want to do a really beautiful standout one and done shadow, you've got an event to go to, or you just want to look really and put together and you don't want to think about it, any one of these beautiful shadows from this palette are going to look so nice on their own. So this doesn't have to be incredibly complicated, but you've got a lot to play with and a lot to work with here. I hope this was helpful, especially as we're going into Sephora sale season. I've got so many videos coming up. I'm going to break down everything from my recommendations, what I don't recommend, what's on my wish list, what's viral and worth it, what's not, what are some hidden gems. I'm going to try to get that all out for you as soon as possible. So I really wanted to dedicate an entire video to this because I think it's a really unique, special launch. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in my cozy. I would love to have you in my cozy corner of the internet where we all love to live life a little more beautifully over here. Of course, I will have this palette linked for you below in the description box, along with all of my other favorites and lists from my other videos that you can check out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one.